Reece, it's this Friday, isn't it, mate?
Yeah, not long again now. It's soon come round, doesn't it?
Hey, so I know it was meant to be a defence of the international title that you'd won.
Yeah.
Was it back in February?
Yeah.
In that fantastic fight with Hamza Gaz, where I think you showed so many different sides to your boxing, mate, because it opened up as a war, and then you showed some absolutely amazing boxing skills, mate. I didn't know you had.
Yeah, I mean, you speak to Sean, lads in the gym, I can do it.
But you choose not to.
Yeah. I know when I know I can get away with not doing it, that's what I seem to do. And on the night, I know obviously I needed to be a couple of levels in front of him, which I said it before that I believe that I were, and I just showed that I don't even believe I got out of second gear then, and that's no disrespect together. I just thought I went on to the second part of the game plan, and that's all I did. I didn't do nothing special. I just literally went to the second part of the game plan.
But it was a really, really important fight for you, because I think if you wouldn't have won that, I think you might have called it a day.
I would have 100%. I'd have called it a day. I wouldn't be sat here right now. I'd have definitely called it a day.
So there was a lot of riding on it. A lot of riding on it. You know, you're in with, outside of Lee Wood. But actually, no, Lee Wood had had a defeat on his record before he fought you. This was a kid who was undefeated. I think it was 17 fights, was it? 18 fights?
18, I think.
Done everything right, and was a slight favourite because he was a natural lightweight and you were moving up.
Yeah, I think he'd be a natural super lightweight at the size of him when he were in there. But yeah, we know. Like I don't believe I'm small at the weight. I mean, obviously, when you see me like now, how I used to make featherweight, well,
we know that it's working, because you look, we're 4 days away from it, and there's a smile on your face, and that's how I was a judge it, because you used to be a grumpy little son. And I understand why, because as you just said, in fact, we're just talking there, to an average person, £4 is nothing.
Yeah.
It's nothing. It's a big poo. But to a boxer, it's £4 of muscle that you're having to lose. I was trying to explain to someone, and it's like getting 8 chicken breasts. A chicken breast is about £half a pound. So you get 8 of them and strap them to your body, and that's what you've got to lose. To go from super featherweight to featherweight, or vice versa. And like I say, you'd well outgrown the featherweight division, even by the time you fought Lee Wood. And because you had a lot of inactivity and a lot of bad luck with fights falling through, when you did move up to lightweight, actually it was probably the perfect time for you.
Yeah, I mean, when Sean first said, I think we should go to lightweight, I was like, no, let's go. I didn't really, but then the more you think of it now, and yeah, I think I really am a lightweight. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think I could do, well, I know I could probably do super feather. But how long can you do super feather? Can I do super feather for, and what is it taking out of me?
Well, I think obviously your stablemate, Max Hughes.
Yeah.
Max Hughes is a perfect example of that. He was making weights that he shouldn't have been making, and he found his way to lightweight, and now he's a world champion.
Yeah.
And I presume with you sparring with these, week in, week out, you must be able to know that you can hold your own with the best lightweights in the world.
Yeah, I mean, this camp we've done round, because originally we did have a southpaw who had very good footwork, so Maxie were ideal for us. So we've done tons and tons. I know I can hold my own with Maxie, and I believe Maxie's one of the, and he's going to show it on the 22nd, he's one of the best.
I'm going to have a chat with him later. He's got Camposa Jr. Going over to America, so great opportunity for him. I know it's actually a great opportunity for Camposa because he's fighting for his world title, but hopefully it's an eliminator for the IBF as well.
Yeah.
So it should be good news for him. Fingers crossed, and he comes back all safe and sound with his belt, and the opportunity of fighting one of those really, really, really big names.
And gives lads in the gym a trip to America.
Yeah. Well, are you going over to this one?
Yeah, we're going over. Yeah, a couple of weeks before. I'm finishing his last spars out there for him, and then probably do his running and stuff.
So this fight's come at a perfect time for you then?
Yeah, for us both. Yeah.
Because now we don't know about the fight. It was going to be, like say, a defence of your international title. We think it's just going to be a 10-rounder now. We do have an opponent, but it's not confirmed, and I don't know who he is. And you can't pronounce his name, but obviously he's a good opponent.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to get no mug at this stage, and I don't want that, but
it's not good for you because you're not progressing.
Yeah, it's not only that. When we first moved up to lightweight, Sean originally said, he says, I'd like to have a couple of fights just to establish you at lightweight, and then we've got some offers in the last month or so. We've been offered some massive names to finish end of year with, and come through this. I'm not looking ahead of that Friday night, but there's some massive fights.
So this is an important fight for you.
Yeah, this is
this is one that's going to lead to those bigger fights and those bigger titles that you want.
Yeah, it's just as important as last time. I mean, I can't afford to slip up here. And same again, if I slipped up here, what do I do then?
It's terrible, isn't it? Because you can't afford losses at any point in your career. Because we all write you off. I mean, that's why I love Josh. Josh is sorry, not Josh. Maxi, because I think what's he got 5 or 6 losses on his record before he became British champion, and then went on to be a world champion. And it's just great, isn't it? But everyone's wrote off. With just one loss, and that one loss on your record is to Lee Wood, who's now 2 times world featherweight champion. So it's not too bad, is it?
No.
Hopefully you can look back in whenever you decide to hang up the gloves, whether it's 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. Have you got a date for you when you think of?
No. I always used to say I was same as Josh, and now if you ask Josh, he's past 30. I always said like to be done at 30, but 30 is getting closer, and I'm not getting to know closer.
And also, it's only the end of your career where you start making money.
Well, this is it.
So why would you turn? Why would you turn great fights down?
Yeah.
And hopefully you can be involved. Is the ambition still, to fight for the world title?
Yeah, I don't think. Obviously when I first started out, all I ever wanted to do was an English title. I've done that, and I've done that twice over now, and I think that's one of the reasons why I didn't keep on to the English title. I've done that, I've ticked that box. Then it was an international title, and I mean, Steve will tell you this, but last year, year before, I was willing to fight for one of them for nothing, for no money whatsoever, and I've now done that, and my next step is a European title or a British title. And that's
so it's just titles are what you the next few fights, that's what you want. Obviously there should have been a defence of your title, but it doesn't matter, because like you just said before, a very, very important fight, because if you don't win this, then that ain't happening. Scary, isn't it? Is that what keeps you focused?
I mean, I do like pressure on myself. I do like to put pressure on myself, and that's one of the reasons why I did say what I did last time. But I can't afford to.
And I've just been watching it. Obviously, all the hard work's done today. You've just been moving around with your what do you call him? Because you were in his corner, Jake Smith.
Road warrior.
He's your road warrior, but he's one of your best mates, isn't he? And he was just moving around with you, keeping you sharp. Then you had a little circuit.
He's getting better at moving now. He used to be a bit like myself and like to take a load on gloves or on face, but he's hard to keep up with now. I think he's getting a bit of experience.
You were saying you did his corner for it was his 5th fight. Was it last weekend? Was it?
Yeah.
And you were in the corner with him. How was that for you? Was that nerve-wracking?
More nervous than when I fight myself, but I'm fighting this Friday, then I've got him out on the Saturday. I'm going with him down to Grimsby with him. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah. So does this keep you enthusiasm, this new side to your boxing career?
Yeah, I don't know whether that's the side. I literally do it because he's one of my best mates, and I don't believe there'll be much more people, especially the road warriors, that can get chucked in with anyone, and they're willing to get chucked in with anyone. Where I see his fights, I see what names are getting offered, and I'm looking out for him more than probably what. I mean, don't disrespect to any other trainers, but I'm one of his best mates with him. I've grown up from a little kid with him, and I'm not going to see him take.
But I've seen him. He's developing into a really, really good road warrior.
Listen, it's experience. People who don't understand boxing, when you say, oh, he's lost 30 out of 31 fights, they won't understand the look of him and think, oh, he's rushed. But I could put my purse on it, and 9 out of them journeymen could probably beat your prospects.
Yes, yeah, certainly in the early fights.
I mean, if you go back to Jake's amateur pedigree, he's boxed your likes of Peter McGrail, Liam Davis. He's boxed every single amateur that were out there. It's in him. He knows what to do. It's just getting that out of him now, where he's going for the, you can say, the win or whatever, to defending himself and just protecting himself and moving and nicking seconds and stuff where he can.
It's a good living you can make on the road. It's a hard living to make, but it's a good living, and but you've got to be very good at it.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, he's had an amateur pedigree. He's shining through, because I remember his debut was on our show against a Greek kid, and it was a tough first round.
No one knew nothing about the Greek kid.
No, we didn't. We didn't know nothing about your Jake either. But we found out that actually he's a tough kid, and he's just got better and better with each fight.
Yeah.
So listen, we'll say good luck for Friday night.
Yeah.
Let's say, what will that be? Win number 20?
18.
18? So good luck for them, and I say it's going to be an exciting few months for this gym, mate. And absolutely buzzing today, isn't it?
We're all out. We're all out.
I know. And Will's out. Josh, well,
Steve's a busy man.
Yeah. Well, he is. I don't think I'm going to be down there on Friday, because I'm filming an amateur show on the night. For some reason, I thought it was July the 1st, but it's not been moved, has it, the show?
No.
Right, well, listen, good luck for them. I was going to say, hopefully I see you a belt around your way, but that's not the case now. But hopefully more belts to come, mate.
Definitely, mate, yeah.
See you later, Reece.
Cheers,
Bye.
man.
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also, Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.